Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Business News. It is I, Josh Goldstein, um, on this lovely night for 2020, and it is actually and on this episode we will discuss the COVID-19 situation and other world news events, as well as the situation in comics, which is getting better. And we will also review Big Bang Adventures #2 from Gary Carlson. So on to the news. COVID-19 is getting better. They are developing vaccines for it. And they are also Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson just got better, so they're developing a vaccine from their blood also, because they've gotten immunities naturally. So also they're developing a vaccine. Some people in China are developing a vaccine. So they're developing a vaccine from that, and they're developing a vaccine in England. So there's all these places beside Seattle and New York State which are developing vaccines, and these vaccines are almost ready. The British vaccine and the Hanks vaccine are on the way, if almost ready, and the Chinese one will be done soon. So all these different versions of the COVID-19 vaccine. So this thing will be, and also anyway, because we figured business as usual needs to be business as usual, or extremely unusual world event. And the world hates those. So it's the movie theaters are going to be open soon. Some will stay shut. Restaurants are about to open next week, and DC is not headed for decline and fall of the Wayne Empire. It is about to, like some people think. I think it's going to, not exactly saying sunny delight here, but it's going to be, instead of how some people think, and oh, woe is me as I divide my DC into quarters, it isn't Wayne is divided once more, or Krypton just explodes. It'll be more like, not I saved my company, and I told you before that Jim Lee bailed out the company, basically. It'll be, the DC books will be back up next week. So also comic book biz, the DC and Oni Press charities have bailed out, raised $150,000 for charity. So the comic book business, so the comic book shops can apply for business loans from this fund. So all those nice little adventures can apply for their loans. And there's other places which have raised money for the industry. Creators for Comics has raised $450,000 to help bail out the industry. So this is all nice money to help with the comic book shops and the companies, um, help the comic book shops and various comic book related stuff. So this is nice stuff. Creators for comics, basically all these creators who signed up for it. Like the top guys like Jimmy Palmiotti and Joe Qua, helping this thing. So also new Marvel comic book of Ultimate Thor basically will be out soon. So if you ever wanted to see Ultimate Thor will be out soon. So and then uh there's going to be a live internet event, Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's going to be out. It's going to be out soon. Oh, and a happy Israeli Independence Day. Happy 72 to the Israeli state today. So, Yom Hazamat. Happy Yom Hazamot, my friends. To all those Israelis out there and all those Jews who love the state of Israel. Happy Yom Hazamat. So, yes, my friend. So, a little great fun, a little great moment. So, and also I was looking over this one guy's comic book. He always draws such great comic books. I wonder when somebody will finish their latest copy so I can review it. So I would love to give him a nice review. But a little more news that are, I think, at 10 minutes after I'll be onto the comic books. Picard will be doing a second season. It will be second season of Jean-Luc Picard. More Jonathan Frakes time, and it was explained Jonathan Frakes and Troy aboard the USS Titan had a young son named Thad. Thad died, so that is why Captain Riker's tenure under Titan was short. Now in Picard, Frakes' character Will Riker is a new position. He is he helps bail out Picard at the end of season 1. So he has he captains a new ship, which is like technically superior starship. So it is like superior to the Enterprise E and his older ship, with which he was leaving the Enterprise E for. So this is like they would have loved this ship when they were fighting the war. It just lays mincemeat to a Romulan fleet, or just scares them to death. So this is like a nice little series, and I love it on DVD. I am currently watching Star Trek Enterprise, and I was kind of skipping Discovery because it's too glitter. It's like the glitter prize. It's almost like we just made Captain Pike cool again, even though that he made him cool with Chris Pine, we're just obsessed with making Captain play cool these days, even though it's an entire series about James Tiberius Kirk's uh, resume. So, so on to the comic books. I almost need a theme song when I'm doing this part. Big Bang, Big Bang, number 2, Big Bang Adventures from Gary Carlson. Now, I think I figured what was my Gary Carlson missing last time? Color. So Gary Carlson has added some color and some better graphics. This is Thundergirl. This is a nice. She's sort of like Mary Marvel, almost reminds me of stuff. So, little too goody two shoes, so not angry. So, Big Bang, little Big Bang column, nice, interesting. Mighty Man, Eric Larson's character. I think he lends it out. It's kind of cool to see him drawn by this guy. So Bobby Berman, another Captain Marvel reminiscence character. Almost reminds me of an old bear claw lying around. Sorry about that. Bobby Berman, was there a problem with your bear claw? Thunder Girl. Was Thunder Girl going ape? Going grape ape? So these are nice little vignettes. I like this. This is nice. Good art. I might not get review the National Guardians. I might not be able to do that. We don't like that guy. He's not our friend. We have a different friend. Oh, a Big Bang. This is a Big Bang chronology. So I will give that 4.5 out of 5 because it's in color. And I like the points. We like Captain Marvel. I kind of just like I always like Mighty Man. That was the older Mighty Man, not the one Larson has with Nurse's Mighty Man, and that one's funny, even funnier. This was like Mighty Man's old. The person, the nurse, helped out. So because according to the Larson one, but basically the 4.5 out of 5. So the next one I hope to do this one guy's graphic novel, and finish up certain things. And I have another 5 minutes, so I'd like to speak about some things. I'm doing the cover for an upcoming book on the Hessimonians that a friend is writing. And I am also, so if you want to add it to your Josh Goldstein collection, you can add that. So, also you could have, having Also, there's two graphic novel projects coming up for me, and Zayn, a Zayn project, uh, soon somewhere in there. So 3 or 4 projects I'm working on. So then after that, I don't know what's it shall be. I'll check my list and see where I am. And sort of like when you're a graphic novelist, sometimes you worry where you are, especially with um, Mad Men running the industry and other things, and the insanity of things. So let me see. Last our last 5 minutes. You could see. I gotta fix this chat sometime. Yeah, I'm actually figuring out the how to add some theme music. So I set my head and figured out last night when I was adding in the tracks. So let's hope when I'm adding in the tracks this time things work better. Like I'm this time. If things don't work perfectly, I won't add in. You know, let's hope so. Okay, that's all for tonight on Comic Book Business News. See you Friday.